Hey everyone, Token Dave over here. Dorky Token Black Guy is just trying to get by. And welcome to another edition of That Was Random. You know. So, wow. Dolores O'Riordan. Wow. Oh man. For those that don't know, Dolores O'Riordan was the lead singer of the hit 90s band, the Cranberries. And, they are one of the bands that is synonymous with the 90s. And there's actually probably their biggest and most heard of hit is their song Linger, which is usually played on it was usually played in a lot of 90s shows or movies, and to be honest, it's usually done in romance movies as well too. I'll put the link of the song down below so you guys will know what I'm talking about. But that's not the only song they're known for. Basically, my personal favorite song from the Cranberries is Salvation, but they're also known for, Zombie, and they're also known for Promises and the aforementioned Linger. But yeah, Dolores O'Riordan passed away, and that's a bit of a shock because she's still remarkably young. She was only 46, like 9 years older than me. And you know what? Screw you millennials and screw you Gen Xers and everything. Being in your 30s and 40s is not old yet, all right? We got till 55 to be old. But anyway, with that shock, one of my personal friends and someone that follows me on Facebook, Trish B, who she has a song that she produced a couple years ago. I'll put her Twitter down below as well. She actually stated something that actually had me thinking. Is there a Gen X extermination going on? Hear me out, Now, despite me being born in 1980, so yeah, I give away my age and everything, for a while people placed me in the category of a millennial, which I felt really offended by because I can't stand millennials personally, and apparently now I'm not considered a millennial anymore. I'm considered a ennial, whatever. But I've always identified myself as a Gen Xer. I say that I'm probably the last Gen Xer or one of the younger Gen Xers. Whenever I hear Generation X, I always shifted towards them because I personally identified with basically being cynical, seeing how the world is, and knowing that it's not sunshine and lollipops, but still expecting to be able to work to get to an area, not having everything handed down to you and all. Well, there are some Gen X trust fund babies, but it was 50-50. But wow, a lot of Gen X artists have died very young. I think, now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a lot more than the baby boomer generations and everything, because a lot are dead now. For example, of the four major grunge bands in the 90s, I'm talking about Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots, and Alice in Chains. Only one lead singer is still alive, and that's Eddie Vedder. Kurt Cobain is dead. Lynn Stanley is dead. Scott Weiland is dead. But we also have basically Whitney Houston dead. Prince dead. Left Eye dead. Heavy D dead. Fight Dog dead. Old Dirty Bastard from Wu-Tang Clan dead. What you call him? Dimebag, Pantera dead. George Michael, dead. It's like, what the fuck? No, seriously, it's like so many artists, it's so many of like various genres. I keep forgetting his name, but the lead singer, Blind Melon, dead. Lead singer Sublime, dead. It's like, the hell? Like, almost so many Gen X artists have died very young ages. What the flying fuck? Seriously, it's mind-boggling, Now, some people will talk about most of those as being drug-related and everything, and I can understand the argument, but here's the only problem. How the fuck is Keith Richards still alive? Seriously. Oh, wow. It just stuff like this just like, wow. Yeah, it makes me really think that there is like, there was a Generation X extermination going on for the influential artists and musicians of my time. That could just be me being paranoid, but like, it is kind of suspect if you ask me. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Drop me a comment below. Give me a like. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Well, follow me on Facebook at Token Dave or on Twitter at TokenDave80. Subscribe and ring that bell so you know when new video loads. But until then, this has been Token Dave, Token Blackout. I'm just trying to get by. And I don't care. I'm still a Gen Xer. Later, everyone.